What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I've got to go back down to the Red Brick House to get ready for this trip, and I've been ready for about the last hour and a half, and I'm waiting for my wife to be finished, of course. She has a girls Zoom call that she has on Fridays, I guess. And so I'm kind of like, I need to stop off and finish that job on the way home. And I got my live stream tonight, so I have some time here. So I'm going through some stuff. This Bill Parcells, who great coach, great former Giant coach, New England coach, Cowboy coach, and all that. Bill Parcells, who was a pretty good evaluator of talent, famously said about Tony Romo, he said, you might want to put away the anointment oil. Okay? You know, don't be too quick with the anointing oil just yet. And one thing the Cowboys seem to do is they always seem to try to take a young guy and put him up on the pedestal with greatness. Okay? Now, you can say, for example, the 88, the original 88, which actually wasn't the original 88. There was actually a player that wore 88 before Drew Pearson. But he is still the original one that really took it to new levels. And, of course, you have Dez Bryant. Well, the Cowboys tried to give that number to was it Antonio Bryant, and that was a disaster. That was really a disaster. That's the 88 that they don't talk about much. And then we got it to Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant did it good, did it really good. And now CeeDee Lamb, who originally didn't really know the lineage of the 88, was kind of forced on him because he was like, he actually wanted a single digit number. But they anointed him in 88. Expectations are the building blocks of resentment. Too many times we put people up there on that pedestal. And I'm going to say that we had a crash and burn the last time we had a 94. 94 being, of course, Charles Haley. Shout out to Charles Haley. Mark Holmes at JMU. That was 94 there, too. Not that I'm great. I'm not. Okay, I don't even know why I even said that. I'm not in that class. Let's be clear here. But you have, of course, then DeMarcus Ware, 94. So you got two Hall of Famers. And when we got Randy Gregory, who should have been a first-round talent, but because he got high, fell to the second round, and the Cowboys reached for him. Okay? The Cowboys have not had much success for the most part. I will say we're about a 20% success rate right now. Now, we have a chance to make that better if Schoonmaker ends up playing well. We have that chance if he steps up. And if Sam Williams steps into, a role as well. But at the moment, you look at that and say we got about a 20% success rate with Diggs and D-Law. So the Cowboys, Marshawn Kneeland, second-round pick, who, as far as I know, was not an injured player. So that's the first thing. They didn't look at him and say, we're taking him because he's a first-round talent that failed, a drug test or was injured and recovering. He didn't have those issues. So that's the first thing, hopefully, that he's there. He is now the number 94. He didn't ask for number 94. He was given the number 94. And this is where I almost wonder, in some regards, why the Cowboys don't retire some numbers. Some numbers just shouldn't be reworn. Because you have to say with Randy Gregory, who had flashes, he seemed to have potentials. He would constantly have you thinking he's just around the corner from being really good and maybe even great, only to disappoint and fail. And you have to look at that and say that number was kind of disrespected by Randy Gregory when you think of Charles Haley and you think of DeMarcus Ware. So I hope Marshawn Kneeland can own up to the 94 and that he does like CeeDee Lamb has with the 88 and not so much with the Randy Gregory. Now, he has the ability and he should have the opportunity. He is, you'd almost say, if you cloned DeMarcus Lawrence, that this is the type of guy that he would be. He's a great run stopper. He's got a high motor, and he has, strength and skill and intensity, from the beginning of the game to the end. And we hope that that is going to be the case, that he is going to end up, that we're going to look back and say, man, that was a great second-round pick by the Cowboys. He's strong, he's quick, he's agile, and he definitely hustles. All the things that you want and think about when you think about DeMarcus Ware and you think about Charles Haley. But it's just something about giving these guys these numbers right off the bat, before they've even had their rookie minicamp, before they played a play on the field. I almost wish that they could work up to those numbers and say, let's see what we got. Let's earn this before you're deemed the next Charles Haley or DeMarcus Ware. That's my thing on here. But, people seem to think he's going to be great, and I hope he will because we really need it. And I hope that he is that guy. Just have to wait and see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm going to go here and find out if my wife's got anything else that we're taking down to the Red Brick House and get the truck loaded and get down the road here in the rain. And remember to keep your prayers for Randy Sykes, who is in surgery right now to stop internal bleeding from an extremely bad car accident that he was in yesterday, where a truck driver fell asleep and ran into him head on. And we'll keep you up to date on that. All right, good people. Peace out.